The entire server is going to come hit us at once, and it's going to be absolutely banana sandwich crazy awesome. Going on again, Nerd Paraders. Thank you guys so much for coming back to hang out with me today. Playing some more ARK Survival Evolved, and we're here on the island server once again, doing the PvP thing today. We're getting prepared though. Today is all about preppermentations because the big assault is coming. The big assault is coming, so we're working on some turret towers. We've added a new mod to test it out. I'm liking it so far. We might stick it into Season 4. It's a pretty handy mod. We're going to show it off here in a second. I've been doing a lot of turret filling, and we've got some turret towers placed. We're going to go over some of the defenses, and just get ready. You probably recognize it. It's the ammo pool box! So we've got these already hooked up to our turrets. I've got some bullets in my inventory. There's no C in advanced. We're going to transfer all these, boop, and it's going to autofill our turrets for us because this is one of the best mods ever if you have lots and lots of turrets around. So it's dumping bullets into all of our turrets from our turret tower. And we're just kind of laying down turrets at this point, crafting more turret towers, getting ready for the giant assault. Now, if you guys don't know already, the big assault is going to be the season finale. We're basically saying on Friday, February 10th, anybody who's on the server who wants to come at the Nerd Parade base, come at us full force, just go ham, and we're going to see how long we can hold out. We think it would make for a pretty fun finale, and we're really excited to do it. So we're getting prepared for the inevitable poop storm that just comes our way by getting all of our turret towers finally built, because we've had most of the stuff from the center transfer over for a while, just kind of in vaults, and we haven't necessarily had the motivation to really like place it, I guess, if that makes sense. We're going to take all and make some more of these. Yeah, we haven't really had the motivation to kick them all off. Just continue to build everything because of all the stuff we tore down in the center until now. Now we're like, okay, the whole server's coming at us. They're going to go ham. This is going to be fantastic. We've been crafting up whatever just all the resources we have. We're trying to burn through it and get our base defenses up and running. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. I'm running back and forth more or less just kind of, do these guys have bullets? These need little bullets here. I don't know how much this needs, but we're going to slowly get all these filled. And we're going to put some extra bullets in the ammo pool because it'll continue to fill slowly at a rate that's slow, but it'll still continue to fill the turrets as needed, which is really amusing. So after pro grapple skills, there we go. After we get some of the turrets more or less loaded up, which is not working out for me right now because my pro grapple skills are not on point. Okay, there we go. That's better. Now we're up here. Now we're going to transfer all these bullets in here. Transfer all, and by this time, actually, let's keep an eye on this. These might be starting to fill up. I think it's filled. Okay, let me pull these out then. Excuse me. Oh no, wait, hang on. I think it's just that thing that never happens on this server. I've definitely have been getting like crafting lag from bouncing back and forth to the replicator and to the ammo pool. So this is probably crafting lag. So maybe. But I am Nick. This is Nerd Parade, guys. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. We're going to be showing off the cool stuff that is the base. Is this still locked up? This is for sure the crafting lag. Yeah, this is still locked up. Crafting lag. Why you do this, ARK? There we go. It's popped back in. Okay. This seems to be... Yeah. Okay. That ammo pool is more or less full for now. We're going to leave some in there because some of these guys don't have power yet. This one we'll go ahead and toss everything else in. Boop, boop. Is that full now? Or am I doing the lag thing again? Yeah, it's doing the crafting lag thing again. It does it when I do transfer all. So let's pop our thing, pop our grapple, pop our cherry here. And we're going to check out the base and all the turrets just to show you guys kind of sort of what we're working with. It's a multi-day process. We've got, at this point right now, we've got about 3 days. About 72 hours from this point right now. I'm stuck on a frickin' Rex. We've got now 2 days because I spent a full day stuck on a Rex. So we've got 3 days, about 72 hours from this point right now to get everything up and running. And we're just turret towering the crap out of our base at Herbivore Island just to let people go absolutely ham. Now, if you're not familiar with the situation, the server on this season is 10 times gather. It's pretty speedy. That's why we have a buttload of stuff just chilling in our replicator. Now, for Season 4, the gather rate, we're going to slow it down. So it's not so much player versus structure. We're going to slow down the gather rate. It's probably going to be around 3 or 4. And I know you guys are probably like, no, don't do that. That sucks. Why would you do that? We don't want the PvP stuff to be about player versus structure. We want it to be about player versus player. And due to the recent patch, I don't know if you guys have seen the recent patch, they made it so that Quetzals, they made it so that rock elementals, turtles, doeds, all of these dinos, and Brontos, Paracers, all these dinos take 50% more damage from all sources because their armor on the saddles just got slashed by 50% value. It's in the patch notes. It's basically neutralizing turret soaking, which is pretty good. The only bad thing is with a higher gather rate like such that we have, people get more turrets than dinos, and nothing can really penetrate those defenses. So it would just be player versus structure the entire time. And the only source around that type of thing is a Quetzal bomb or some kind of suicide bombing dino. Now, the reason why we're dropping the gather rate down, the reason why we have the plans to do that, is so that we can keep the PvP competitive while not overpowering it with a high gather rate. Like as such, this base would take ages, absolutely flippin' ages on a standard gather server. Even on like a 2 to 3 times server, it would take for flippin' ages. But on 10 times server, easy peasy. Like this is easy. This isn't hard for us, especially since we brought a bunch of our stuff over from the center before we shut the center map down. So now that we've done the little base tour to see all these potential turret towers that will be turret towers, this is what everybody's going to have to deal with the whole server when they go ham on the base. Now, I should probably head back to the replicator because I'm sure those bullets that I just crafted are probably done. And we can continue to load in our ammo pool, our ammo pools, which is making turret placement and building so much cooler. Like we're going to try this mod out. It's getting close to the end of the season. And this mod is the boobs, man. It is the titties. It's so awesome. Yeah, these are ready to go. This is probably going to give me craft lag. Not yet. So yeah, this mod is just insanely good. If you're not familiar with it, this is kind of what the little structure looks like. I showed it, but we're going to do view ammo pool range. Now it kind of does something like S+. Everything in the range here, obviously they're set to high. You've got to place multiple ones down to encompass multiple turrets. But it is awesome. You can... I thought that was the crafting lag kicking in. Okay, so you can set all turrets range. You can set the targets. This is the next... If we click that, it'll go to wild on there. They're on player right now. You can set warning. You can set the cap of how many bullets you'd like in them, and then it auto-fills them. You could even turn them on. All of them on at once. Uniformly. It is awesome. It takes the pain out of placing turrets, and I'm really digging the mod. I think it's going to be a thing for Season 4. I just really like how convenient it is. It would be awesome, absolutely awesome on the large tribe warfare server too, because you could get one dude placing, another dude just loading up bullets like I'm kind of doing. We have one guy placing now. This one was full. We have one guy placing turrets now. I'm kind of running along, dropping out. See, there he is. There's Scoobs placing turrets. I'm just running along, kind of placing down the ammo pools and sticking in the bullets. Like there's only 2 of us on right now, but this is our job. Like we have our tasks given to us. I'm gonna not top this out, but we'll just do that. Just so there's a little bit of excess in there, and we'll go up to the top now and fill up these two. These are the 2 or 3 remaining ammo pools I have over here. There's one over there, and there's 3 right there. So these eventually need bullets. These haven't been These haven't been filled yet. Transfer all items. Okay, boop. And while we're doing this, I'm going to do like a small little... I know this isn't super crazy entertaining. This is like more base preparation stuff, but we're just showing off the defenses for when the server attacks. I am really excited for the entire server is going to come hit us at once, and it's going to be absolutely banana sandwich crazy awesome. But I think if we continue our building times, we're going to be ready for them. So I am super excited for this to happen, as you could probably tell. But I don't want this video to be kind of like boring and my enthusiasm, like, we're going to place turrets. Holy crap, let's thumbs up this video because that is just the best type of video ever. No. I'm actually going to try to make this a little fun. And I'm going to address a couple of really, really popular questions that I get at the same time. And I would probably have to say, let's check our bullet queue while I'm checking this. I would probably have to say that the most popular question that I get is, will you open an Xbox One server? We're going to have to get some more gunpowder. I think we ran out of gunpowder. Will you open an Xbox One server? And the answer to this question, I get asked this almost daily. The answer to that question is probably not. And the reason why, before you start hating me, the reason why is I don't have an Xbox One. So for me to, I wouldn't even be able to get on the server to play with you guys if I did that. And to be perfectly blunt and honest with you, running the servers just on the PC alone is already very like time consuming and difficult. I really just don't think I'd have it in me to do an Xbox server as well. And I'm sure there's you guys out there that are like, oh, don't worry, we'll run it for you, we'll admin it for you, we'll manage it for you. If that's the case, then I mean, you don't need me to do the server. It seems like it'd be more fun for you guys to do it on your own. I would love to, sure, of course, but I wouldn't be able to play with you if I did. So that's the answer to that question is, unfortunately, no. I will not be doing Xbox One server because I don't have an Xbox. PlayStation 4, same. It's the same situation. I don't have a PlayStation 4, so probably not going to be a PlayStation 4 server. But there is a silver lining to this cloud because I have heard rumblings and rumors that eventually it will be cross-platform play. PC players could play with Xbox One players. Xbox One players could play with PS4 players. This is the rumor mill that I've heard. These are the rumblings of the ARK underworld that I occasionally get wind of. And it would be really awesome to see that come to play because it would be so fun to play with you guys, you know, the Nerd Parade fans from both the Xbox and the PS1, and it would be so cool if I didn't have to go out and like buy an Xbox One just to play with you guys. But I mean, that's our situation on that. Now I need to run out and either A, make some more gunpowder, or B, farm some more flint. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to BRBs in a little bit. We'll resume some of the Q&A stuff, and we'll get back to filling up these bullets with turrets. Wait a minute. Alright, Nerd Paraders, we're back in action. We've crafted up some more gunpow chicken. That's gunpowder and chicken together, mixed, in case you were wondering. I don't know why I thought it would be funny to say gunpow chicken. It sounded funny in my head, but I guess not. And we are going to start adding some turrets and help the other guys out while they're making some more bullies in the tech replicator. I decided to switch up jobs. I was getting a little tired of frippin' making bullets. GG. But we're unpowered here. We're gonna add some more wiring. But I decided that it was okay. Oh, look at my hair. It's blowing in the wind. I decided it was okay to take a break from the bullet making and come over here and play some turrets because we still have to continue our Q&A, little baby Q&A session. And if you guys have any extra Qs that you would like A's to, hit me up in the comments. Let me know. I'll try to answer. I'll try to A all your Qs if I can. And so I'm just kind of gonna go down the list of like the most common things that I usually get. And outside of the Xbox and PS4 server thing, the second most common question that I get is, can I join your trib? Can I please be part of your tribs? And the answer to that question is actually yes, you can be part of the tribs. There is a way for you to be part of the tribs. Every season, we try to recruit as many people as we can from the community, so it's not always just the same people over and over and over again. So we leave some space open in the tribs for I don't want to say random members of the community because, I mean, nobody in the community is random, but for members in the Nerd Parade community so that you guys can play with us. Now, we do have like a little application process on the Steam group. Like, we ask you a couple of questions, like how long you played ARK, what's your type of PvP experience, you know, just questions kind of that nature. I'm going to pick this one up. And we have a small little application process. The people that spearhead that, it's usually Six. Six is usually the guy that spearheads the recruiting thing. So if you are interested, please hit us up in the Steam group there, guys, and drop in your application for Season 4. There is still time. If you're interested in tribbing with us, we would love to have you. It's going to be small trips in season 4, remember, so we're only going to be looking for like a couple of people. But come in. I'm sure Six will be more than happy to do like an interview or whatever the case, however he wants to handle it. So that is going to be an option too. And speaking of Six, another question that I actually get, we're going down the question list, is how did you and Six meet? Like, how did we start getting into a tribs together? So, believe it or not, Six has played on the Nerd Parade servers, a version of the Nerd Parade server since it started. He was like one of the very first people, but we didn't actually tribe up. We've never met in real life or anything along those lines. He's just always been around, like playing in some version of a Nerd Parade server at one point or another, and finally in PvP season, I think it was PvP season 2, we were like, hey, like join the tribe. You know, this is how we get people in the tribe. This is how we really roll. We don't have like a huge crew that we always roll with. We just kind of meet people in the game, and then they become part of the crew. So that's basically the tip I have to offer for you guys who are always asking, like, hey, can we join the tribe? That's how you get in. You just play with us. You play with us and come and hang out with us and be cool and chat with us, and eventually, yeah. Oh, I just fell off. Eventually, yeah, you definitely have a shot at joining the tribe, because that's what happened with Six. That's how Six got in. Let me go get some more turrets after I place this very last one right here on this little triangle. We have so many turrets to place, so many turrets to make, and I'm just so flippin' exhausted with the turret placing. We're definitely going to have to take a break of this. So I want to try to make this video as entertaining as possible, all while doing our base defense preparations, because that's what we're doing. We're really prepping for the ultimate raid defense of season 3. We're just having everybody come at us, and I think it is, I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? I kind of want to see how much damage can be done to this base, but we can't make it easy for everybody. We have to make it somewhat challenging. So we're gonna get some more stuff together. I'm gonna think of some more A's to more Q's, and we'll be our B's. Okay, Nerd Paraders, we're back in action again, and I'm joined with Disturbed. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, Nick?
Oh, not too much. We're just we're making some scaffolding inside the base now. We're adding some turrets in here, and just fortifying stuff. And I think we've got time for 2 more Q's that we can have A's for. And these are probably, I saved the best for last. These are not the most popular questions that I get, but they are questions that I get quite frequently, and they're good questions. I like them. I get them a lot, but I do like answering this question. And the first one is, what is your favorite thing about ARK? It's a very hard question to answer because it's constantly changing. Like, what's your favorite dino? It used to be like, I used to love the Gigantopithecus, and I love the T-Rex, but now my favorite dino is the Therizino. I'm supposed to be helping you place turrets, by the way, and I'm just sitting here rambling. Sorry, buddy.
I got this.
You got this? Okay. I just got knocked off by the Quetzal Wing, and I'm gonna get back up there. Yeah, it used to be the Gigantopithecus and the Rex and stuff. Now it's the Therizino for sure. I absolutely love the Therizino. As far as favorite, like, oh, no more turrets in here. As far as favorite, like, water dino, the frickin' Kraken for sure. I love the Kraken. But my favorite thing about ARK is that this is something that's not always going to be about ARK, but my favorite thing currently about ARK is how that it's constantly having new things put in that keeps the game feeling fresh. Like, Tech Tier was just added. A totally new addition to the game that makes things feel fresh again. Like, wow, look at this new element that they just did. I mean, this game has been out for almost like 2 years in early access, and they are constantly adding in stuff. So that's one of my favorite things about ARK, is the constant, like, addition of new content. I mean, I don't know. What's your favorite thing, Disturbed? Let's ask you, buddy.
I like the building. It's always trying to come up with a different way to keep people from getting in your base, and a different way to stop bombings and soaking. Just coming up with good ideas to stop people from getting in your bases. That's what I like about it.
That's a very good answer. I really like that answer. Think builds that cause you to think outside of the box to protect what is yours.
Yes.
I like that answer. I like that answer a lot. That's a very good answer for what your favorite thing is on ARK. And I might change my answer to that. No, I'm just kidding. The next thing that I get kind of frequently, and this is an important one too, is what would you like to see changed in ARK? For me, currently, the thing that I want to see changed in ARK the most is the PvP. Did I get knocked off of this? No. I want to see PvP changed in ARK. I did get knocked off. You butts! I was going to try to walk on the scaffolding. And the reason why I want to see PvP changed, you're probably like, why would you want to see PvP changed? You do the PvP season and stuff. Well, yeah, we do the PvP season, but the way things are in ARK, like kind of like I was talking about earlier, if you have gather rate increased, rating changes. It's just like, it's mostly player versus structure. Kind of like what's going to be happening now. Like, look at all these turrets we're placing. G frickin' G, right? Anybody that comes in here. So I would like to see the way rating happens. I would like to see like almost a rock paper scissors effect for rating. Like everything, and what I mean by rock paper scissors is everything has a strength but a weakness. So like turrets are very difficult to get past. The only weakness that turrets have are explosives. And the only rock to their scissors, so to speak, would be at the current moment is like suicide bombing. And that's kind of the way that ARK is going. You have to do quick major damage to turrets to do any kind of base assault. And like we were just talking about, the main soaking dinos to just drain bullets so that you can get in are now grossly nerfed, so even soaking is a thing kind of the past. You have to do quick, massive damage just to get into a base. So the thing that I would like to see changed most in ARK is a balance of the rating system, because I am having so much fun. This rating in ARK is the most fun that I've had the entire time I've played ARK. Like, it's just hands down the most fun, through including all the mods. I mean, we played a little bit, I call it PvP light, because what we started to do in the very, very beginning, like in the olden days of the channel, the early stages of the channel, we did what I call PvP light, which is something that I may try to re-implement at one point, but in case you guys don't know about it, we had a system called the Purge. Now, what happened in the Purge is the server, all structures on the server took like 20% of normal damage for a month, essentially. For 30 days, structures on the server took like 20% normal damage. So if something did 100 damage to a thatched wall, it would do 20 points of damage on the Nerd Parade server at the time. So we would turn the damage up for one day out of the month, and that damage would go to like 150%. So things would do like 1.5 times damage. And that was the day that everybody raided. So it was like PvP light. It was 30 days of like kind of peacefulness and then one day of like chaos. And that really allowed a lot of people to build up. I liked doing that, but I don't think it would make for very good videos, because it's just like, hey, we're going to do buildy times for 30 days, and then one day out of the month we're going to have a crazy raid, and it doesn't seem like it's a fun type of system to me to do. We could shorten it to be like 6 days of buildy times and get your base up, and then one day of raiding. I don't know. It's something we're kind of tinkering with for maybe future, but we're not going to be doing that on Season 4. It's just something that always kind of sits in the back of my mind. But that was a very long-winded explanation of, and just watching Disturbed build rafter turrets, of what I would like to see changed in ARK. What I would like to see changed most in ARK is, we'll call it the rock paper scissors effect for... I actually did rock, paper, scissors, but I did ask rock, paper, scissors effect. For ARK rating, for every strength there's a weakness, for every, there's a counter for every, every type of approach. Like EMP grenades. I've been preaching EMP grenades, and I know people are going to comment, this isn't Halo, you don't want EMP grenades, but no. I would love to see EMP grenades that kind of function like poison gas grenades or something, where turrets don't shoot them down like regular grenades, but you throw it and it'll disable turrets in like a small radius, like that of a poison gas grenade, for a minute, 1 minute, or a minute and 30 seconds or something. I don't know. Maybe that might be a little OP. Balancing might need to happen, but I feel like that would make raiding a little more interesting. Like, turret spam would just not be such a thing anymore. But I've rambled on long enough, guys. We've taken up enough of your time today by talking about our base improvements and getting ready for the crazy Go Ham raid against Nerd Parade coming very soon. And we got to get to placing more turrets. So I hope you guys liked the video and my ramble times and hanging out with Disturbed. Sorry, buddy. Are you having fun?
Placing turrets is my life.
Yep. Okay, so at least Disturbed and I are having fun together. Sixers is taking a vacation. a vacation day from ARK. We should be all back and ready to go in the next couple of days. I hope you guys liked the video. Sorry for rambling on. I hope you don't mind. Hit that thumbs up button. Let me know that you like the stuff. And if you haven't done so yet, guys, please subscribe to the page for some more cool videos just like this one. All right, no praise. Please remember to take care of yourselves. Stay awesome, and we'll catch you in the next one.